5 ways to make RV generators quieter. They actually work. I remember when I was new to RVing, I had to adjust to a lot of things at first. One of the most complex for me at the time was the electrical system, simply because I had little understanding of it. There are 2 main sources of power in your RV. First is the shore power where you hook up to utility posts and campgrounds, second is the generator. If you own a large RV, it most likely has a pre-installed propane-operated generator. If your RV is smaller, you may need to purchase a generator to take care of your electricity needs. We know that not all campings are going to be done in an RV park or a private campground. Which means that since we won't have access to shore power all the time, then generators would always come in handy. The downside of generators is that they are noisy. They use combustion engines to create electricity. The level of noise depends on its engine size. Here are my top recommendations for quieter generators. Noise reduction box, $120, $150. A noise reduction box is basically a box you put the generator into and the box reduces the engine noise. There are not many noise reduction boxes to buy, but, luckily they're easy to build. There are a lot of DIY instructions you can find in RVers forums, so it will be helpful to join some if you haven't already. Materials would usually cost you less than $150 and can be easily found at a local hardware store. Generator muffler, $400, $500. Another way to reduce the noise of your generator is a muffler attached to the exhaust pipe. A muffler deadens noise while still allowing exhaust to pass through and out of the engine. It also helps eliminate the noise of steam emission and other exhaust systems. Mufflers are not the easiest to install. If you are doing it for the first time, you will probably need a little help. But when done correctly, it can reduce the noise as much as 10 to 15 decibels. When choosing a muffler, note that there are 3 designs with different functions: reactive mufflers, absorptive mufflers, and a combination of the 2. Generator mufflers cost around $400, $500. Soundproof onboard generator compartment, $120, $150. Soundproofing an RV generator compartment is one of the cheapest ways to reduce the unwanted generator noise. The first step to soundproofing an onboard generator compartment is to locate all of the noises the generator makes: fan noise, engine noise, mount noise, and the exhaust noise, among others. For each type of noise, there is a soundproof solution. There are noise barriers, panels or fibers that can be installed to reduce the noise. Replace your current generator, $1,000 plus. If you have already tried all of the above and none seem to work, then your generator may need replacement. Have your unit checked before you purchase or install anything. Sometimes, it's more practical to replace your generator than installing something that will no longer work because your unit is broken in the first place. Quietest generator on the market, Honda Generators Eco Throttle. If you've looked around, then you might have already heard of Honda Eco Throttle. As a generator, it's so quiet that its decibel level is lower than normal speech. It operates at around only 49 to 60 decibels, which is something you can find in other generators. Or, forget the generator and use solar power. Even the quietest generators still make noise, including the ones with the lowest decibels. If you're looking for something that will not produce any unnecessary noise when you're not hooked up to shore power, then just forget generators and use solar power instead. More than half the time we go RVing, we want to go totally off the grid. And when we go boondocking or dry camping, we don't have the luxury of plugging in. And to get that totally off the grid feeling, taking generators off the list is a great idea. The bigger the RV, the more panels you need. Bigger RVs have more roof space, too, so this won't be a problem. Solar panels are wired directly to the RV's battery and inverter unit. This means that although there's some initial work required to get the power up and running, it makes your RV more self-sufficient. Solar panels is a more economical and environment-friendly, too.